Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to check in. You know what I'm saying? So we can do what we do over here. And get y'all ready. What's up? Are you guys ready? That's what I need to know. Are you guys ready for episode 3? This coming up, part 3. Part 3 is ooh we. Let's do this, y'all. Y'all ready? What's up, Sundance? You all right? Yo, Sundance, didn't I tell you I was coming with that heat? Didn't I tell you I was coming with that fire with that video? I got 9 more parts of that video to drop. 9 more. So who's ready for part 3? If y'all ready for part 3, I will drop part 3 immediately. Oh, good to see you too, Sally. You all right? Uh Bro, Cypress, what you think about that, man? Of just part 1 and part 2. What are you guys thinking of listening to that interview? Because if y'all ain't heard nothing yet. Y'all ain't heard nothing yet. I just got done with episode 3 of it, part 3. Good morning, Jet Saturday, part 3. That's the I'm gonna say this much. Oh wow, wow, Sundance, you missing out. This is a great interview for real. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now off the rip, if you can't stand gruesome stuff, I advise you not to listen to part 3. Man, part 3 is gonna tell you about affairs that she was having with the grandfather and uncle, and also tells you about that night, how he killed the baby, what he did to the baby. Um, it's just gonna be like it's a tearjerker. You know what I'm saying? It's a tearjerker. Good deal, Sundancer. I don't advise anyone to skip part 1 and part 2. You have and go straight to part 3. You're gonna have to listen to all of these as they drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8, part 9, part 10, and I think part 11. That's gonna be the last one, and you guys are gonna be like, whoa. You guys are gonna hear so much. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I'm gonna invite a guest up. If somebody want to come up, you know what I'm saying, and speak, speak on this situation, please, by all means, come on. It's open. I'm open for everybody to just come on in, and the rest is history. So if you guys want to come up and get on panel or whatever, let's do it, because we are going to just talk about this. It was very sad. Yes, if to the new people, if you don't know what we're talking about and you over here and you just lurking around or whatever, please go over, hit the link right there, go subscribe to my Real World Podcast channel over on YouTube. Um, I told you guys I was done with the drama. I told you I was back to work, and this right here should be just a token of my good faith of me keeping my word to you guys. I was going to bring you nothing but fire and great content, you know, and here we go right here with the content. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you guys just great fucking great content. Excuse the language, it's here we are. That's all I can say. We here. I'm back to sit on my throne and give you guys going straight to the source content. We working hard, and I got some I got some a lot of stuff to share with you guys. I got secret stuff that's in the stash for you guys. But guess, oh, so we got a guest want to come up. Oh, Sally Spencer, come on up, Sally. How you doing this morning, Sally? You all right?
Yeah, it's latish afternoon here. It's 16:45 in South Africa.
uh, well, yeah. Hey, well, the day is just starting. Well, my day was started at 6 o'clock this morning, so we 10:45
Hey,
here.
brilliant.
So
Brilliant.
Sally,
Have a blessed day.
I sure will. Sally, what do you think so far of this interview you heard?
You know, Real, I've always had a passion to want to know what the prime suspects are thinking, feeling, what they go through. I mean, I might sound a little bit ugh, but I'd even like to hear from the man involved.
Uh,
I'd like to get
I,
into his head as well.
I've spoken with him. He doesn't want to be truthful. He's
Yeah.
like,
Uh-huh.
I was gonna still interview him just to let you guys hear how full of shit he is. And
Oh, yes.
yes, how he
Uh-huh.
tried to lay and flip everything on this poor woman. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say I'm gonna say this by speaking with her and her
Yeah.
fiance. She admits to her role. She admits that she was not a great parent to none of her children. She admits that she could have been better, a better
Mm-hmm.
mother. She admits that she wished the things that she had to just got out when she could have, but she was
Yeah.
afraid. He witnessed this guy shoot somebody's face off, and this is in the interview, and I looked that up, and that's true.
Whoa.
He did shoot someone's face off, but the guy was already in federal penitentiary for a dope case, and I reached out to that guy, and that guy is willing to talk on the show as well. So I'm waiting on him. So I've been
Good.
busy. I've been doing my homework, but this guy basically whose face he shot off, he said the
Uh-huh.
dude, he was a piece of shit, and he was an opportunist, and he spoke about how he did that poor girl so bad, and he's like, but he was the killing. He did not know that the guy was capable of killing a child until he was already in jail, and he said he was going through his trial, and he read about it and saw it, and he's like, wow, this is the same
Uh-huh.
guy that blew my fucking face off. So
You know,
it's hmm?
Real, it's something that I've tried to sort of puzzle out myself, okay, but I never can. I don't understand why people kill, and do they think that they're going to get away with it? Um, what is the reasoning in killing somebody? You know what I mean? I just don't. I mean, surely life teaches you lessons. You kill somebody, you're going to go to jail. Sometimes you end up with death penalty. Sometimes you end up in jail forever. So don't
Mhm.
these people deal in real life? Or what is it? What allows them to give themselves permission to kill somebody? Because it is. They are
Exactly.
allowing themselves. They're giving themselves permission that the right thing to do is to take that person's life. And I don't understand that, you know?
Sally, it sounds like you got a calling in and opening up a true crime YouTube channel.
Oh, no, 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 no. I live in one of the most crime-ridden countries, okay? And I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you something. Um, it's sad, Real. It's sad when you realize that the criminal has more power than the victim,
Exactly.
okay? And you know, this business of what's it? I can't remember the saying, something about to get a bad to make a bad situation good, you get a good guy with a gun. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to own a gun, and I'll explain why.
Right.
When they come into your home in South Africa, they don't knock at your door or ring your doorbell and say, please could we come in and rob you? They
Mm.
burst in, 6 or 7 at a time, as high as hell on meth or drunk. They all armed, AK-47s, 9 mils. What's the other one? An R. What's the other R? Whatever. Okay, I can't
AR-15.
even remember. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Homemade, even homemade pistols.
Wow.
Okay. Now you are either in bed sleeping, or you are sitting watching TV, or you're just getting on with your life. Okay. Inside your home. These guys burst in. They have the element of
Surprise.
surprise, or whatever you want to call, in their court. They
Mm-hmm.
coming in knowing exactly what they're going to do, and if you make a move, they're going to shoot you.
Wow.
Okay, they're either going to shoot you. If you're a woman, they're going to rape the crap out of you. Okay, excuse my language. So, what is
Wow.
my one gun going to do with people that are bursting into my home that I'm not ready for, unless I'm standing watching my front door with my gun 24/7? Okay, well, I mean, nobody can do that.
Right.
So I won't own a weapon, a gun. I will not do it. I won't. They're going to end up stealing it from you, okay, and then using it maybe to kill you or somebody else. So no, I'm not putting myself in that position. They break
Wow.
into my home. I can only scream and pray to God, okay, and that's it. But I make it as difficult as I possibly can for them to get in. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Uh-huh.
Which would buy me some time. But I can't. Crime here, you see, the problem is, I was very interested in a prison gang here called
Right.
The Numbers. There's
Mm-hmm.
28, which are the big dudes in prison. Then there's the 26 and the 27s. The 27s are the be with itches in prison for the 28s.
Wow.
And then the 26s are the guys that are out of prison robbing and getting money for the guys in prison. It's a guy wrote a book on it, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Now, I had a friend who knew the top henchman who was in prison, okay, from the 28th. And I
Wow.
wanted to talk to him. But if I say something or I ask a question that is not liked, or if I put the video out with the interview, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and people react badly, I'm going to pay, me and my family. And these
Oh, okay.
guys are everywhere,
Wow.
everywhere. So I said, okay, fine. There was a guy that's pretty prominent with killing kids. And I
My
had a
God.
lead to get, yeah, I had a lead to get to him in prison.
Mm.
But you know what? When I went into it deeper, his fingers were connected to the 28. So
Wow.
no, not doing it.
Oh,
Not
well,
doing it.
I understand you. Well, this is what I'm going to do for everybody this morning, right?
Uh-huh.
I was going to wait till tomorrow to drop episode 3, part 3. I'm going to
Yeah.
drop that as soon as I end this chat right
Brilliant.
here. As soon as I end this live, I'm going
Brilliant.
to release it. It's set on private. So I'm going to go into my settings and I'm going to make it public for everybody to see so
Brilliant.
they can get in here. And then what I'm going to do later on this evening, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do another live over here right before we get ready
Oops.
to drop
Yeah.
part 4. So before I drop every part, I'm going to come here and we're going to do a live and we're going to talk about it. And we just talk about
Yeah.
this situation. And I want everybody to
I
understand.
love it.
Michelle Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, the mother of Erica Green, because that's all
Yes,
she
she's
ever
not
wanted.
Precious Bow anymore.
Yeah, that's all her mother. Her mother is very upset that the world is still addressing her daughter as Precious Doe when she has been identified and her name is Erica Green.
Yeah.
And you're going
Yeah.
to hear in the interview not this part, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek of when she was at the actual vigil, and the people
Uh-huh.
kept saying Precious Doe, and she was sitting there crying and saying, "No, her name is Erica Green," and the people paid her no attention. She was
Yep.
begging and dropping clues to people that this was my daughter, and nobody paid her any attention. And she's gonna release.
Yeah.
She's talk about how she went to the police station and with her daughter, and the police was not paying her no attention, and
Yeah.
it was just she was trying to let them know, because she had to did a
Yeah.
little bit harder, yes, but she was dropping clues to everybody. Look, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. And
Yeah.
I spoke with I spoke with Truth, and I was telling the Truth a little bit about this, and was telling her about how her
Uh-huh.
daughter was was coming to people. And Truth
Yeah.
said, "Wow, that little girl had a strong spirit, because she went to several people in their dreams
Uh-huh.
to let them know that she was dead." And you're gonna hear in this interview right here, this episode that's coming up,
Uh-huh.
she went to a
Uh-huh.
certain individual and told them where to find her head at. That's a blower
Brilliant.
right there. That's a blower.
That is brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yes, the little and this person didn't even know the family, did not know this little girl,
Wow.
didn't know them at all from a can of paint. But the
Wow.
daughter came to him in a dream and said,
Uh-huh.
"I need your help." And
Brilliant.
I'm not gonna give it away, but boom, you'll
Yeah.
hear it. You're gonna hear it in
Brilliant.
episode 3 that's coming up, part
Uh-huh.
3 that's coming up, and I say it's gonna probably be in about part 8 or 9, when we revisit and I go deeper into the situation
Yeah.
of the gentleman, and how she came to him. So I know you
Yeah.
guys are probably tired of me talking, and y'all want to hear this interview.
And
So guess what, ladies and
real.
gentlemen? Yes.
I absolutely love what you're doing.
Thank you.
I don't watch true crime because I can't handle all the rubbish that goes with it. But
Right.
this I can listen to because you're talking to real people that were involved, okay?
Yes.
And it's you hear about their life. I mean, how can you expect her to be anything but what she ended up being because of the life she had, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, but listen, she had it hard, and like I said,
Oh
racism,
man,
race,
she
yes,
had a
racism is very hard. And she's a biracial
yeah.
woman. She's biracial,
Oh,
and she caught racism from both sides of her family. Called her
yep,
Oreos, and then calling her
yep,
nigger, and stuff of that nature. And
yep,
so she had it hard, and then she got strung out on crack cocaine at 16 years old, and she was
yeah,
chasing behind a man at 13. I mean, her life, she was ruined. She was doomed from the start. You know what I'm saying? But
yep.
sometimes,
I mean, it takes a strong person with people around them that love them to get
mhm,
through something like to get through the young life that she had, okay,
mhm,
and come out kind of normal. Now, I mean, if she's got nobody's batting for her, okay, and giving her a soft place to land and guiding her in the right
yeah.
direction, what she doesn't have a hope in hell,
No, she doesn't.
okay? Of
And let me say this to Tony C. Tony C, you are absolutely correct. Erica Green was the doomed one in this. Yes, she was. And
yep,
but her mother was doomed as well, because her mother had her in that situation, and her mother was forced to
yep,
be in that situation.
exactly.
And as a man, like I said, I went in this. When I go into these interviews, I go into them unbiased, clear mind, clear heart, clear spirit, and
Uh-huh.
I want them to tell their truth. I don't judge them. I don't bash them. I don't do any of
You
that. Right?
can't judge them.
I don't let my feelings and my emotions get in the way of doing the interview. I do the interview, and I do it and get it out here for you guys. Right? And some of these people, you
Yep.
find out they are not bad people at all. They just had a bad
Situations, yeah.
situation, and a bad curveball thrown their way in life. And I would say, look, just look at her life. 13, look at 13 years old. You leave
Yep.
Chicago
With a man. Oh, I can't hear you.
you know, 13 years old, she leaves the chase behind a man. And
Yep.
you know, this is it's sad, but then her children, they had to pay one of her children had to,
Yes.
all of them had to pay a price because it's 8 children. One paid the ultimate price with her life,
Yep.
but the other
Yep.
7 right now, they're older. They're like her older children by Larry and the older ones by Harrell. They support her.
Uh-huh.
They love her. They stand by her. And
Oh,
guess
that's
what?
good. Oh,
They're
thank God.
her children after this is done, after the last episode
Uh-huh.
is done, her children, they're going to be a part of this interview. Her children watches the channel just to see what's going on and the reaction of the videos and the people. So the daughter, her
Uh-huh.
daughters and son is going to be a part of this as well, ladies and gentlemen. So
Re
and her
Real, I've got
fiance.
to jump down. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I've got to jump down. Okay, my daughter's trying to call me.
Okay, well,
Okay.
you go ahead and then just
Yeah.
get ready because
Thank you very much for
you're welcome.
everything you're doing. Have
I
a
appreciate it.
blessed rest of your day.
You too.
Okay, and ciao to chat. Thank you, chat. Ciao,
Appreciate
ciao.
you. Salute to you.
Ciao, ciao.
Okay. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go on here right now. I'm gonna end this because I know you guys want to hear this episode, right? So I'm finna drop this episode. Like I tell y'all, it don't start off. I'm giving you the build up of everything that what happened from where she is now, what happened, and how she got there to that fateful event, the demise of young Erica Green. Now, Erica, like I say, we cannot we can forgive Miss Michelle Johnson, but we cannot and will not forget the situation that her children was put in. Does she hold some responsibility? Yes, she does, and she admits that. She does not sugarcoat that, and she does not try to downplay any of her involvement in anything. She shoots straight from the hip and lets you know, yes, I was wrong. I could have been a better mother. I put my children's life in danger. And every I'm not gonna say any more, I'm not gonna say more, but ladies and gentlemen, in the next 3 minutes, you will be able to go over to Real World Podcast. And matter of fact, I'm gonna do this right now while you guys are on this live with me. And so when we end it, we all can go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be editing them, so I don't watch them as I'm editing them. So after the edit is done, you know what I mean, then I go over and I'll watch it. I'll watch it when you guys watch it. Hey, Jen B, you all right? Happy to see you here. Okay, listen, y'all. This is what we gonna do, right? Bam. Hey, Queen C, the Queen C. Hey, how you doing? You all right? How have you been? A sight for sore eyes. You know, you haven't been around in a long time. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you for even being over here. One love and one salute to you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm gonna end this right now. Go over the Real World Podcast, my YouTube channel over on Real World Podcast, and within the next 2 to 3 minutes, I guarantee you, part 3 will be there and waiting on you guys. Peace and love, everybody. I'm out.